forgive him in order to heal.
Renee's story was about how she lost her daughter. Her daughter was killed by a drunk driver. That drunk driver was a 24-year-old kid named Eric. Eric was sentenced to 22 years in prison for the crime he committed.
I'm only sorry to the families. I wanted to give my life. I wanted to give my life. If I could bring it back to me.
After Renee lost her daughter, she said she found herself in the darkest place she'd ever been. This guy Eric was behind bars, but she said she felt like the prisoner. Why? Because she had all this bitterness and hatred built up towards that young man who stole the life of her daughter. Slowly but surely, God began to work, and he brought Renee out of that dark place.
I knew that was my moment, because he was sitting right there. That I had to look him in the eyes, and I had to say, I forgive you. At that moment, it was like the healing began.
Renee and 11 of her family members each took turns standing before a judge and speaking on Eric's behalf. They asked the judge to cut his sentence in half so that he could start a second chance at life.
Eric, you were sentenced to 22 years back in 2003. So how is it that you're here today?
It's only by the grace of God that I'm here today.
Do you think about Megan and Lisa a lot?
Every day.
What goes through your mind when you think about these girls?
They had a whole life ahead of them. It was Mother's Day that it happened. So, two potential mothers to be taken off this planet. Two mothers that would have made a difference. And so, what I'm doing right now is in their memory. And what I'm doing is what they would have done. And that's made a difference in this world.
You know, I have this in my pocket. I just wanted to pull it out and show you what my flesh did. It put this name tag on me. You know, I said, I'm Smallridge, P22679. And that's what my flesh did for me. But forgiveness, it changed it all around. It let an inmate out. And as the song said, it set a prisoner free.
Out of the darkness of bitterness and into the light of forgiveness.
Last thing on your mind today, and it always goes to those who don't deserve. It's the opposite of how you feel when the pain they cause is just too real. It takes everything you have to say the word forgiveness. In the face of all your pride, it moves away the man inside. It's always anger's own worst enemy. See, even when the jury and the judge say you got a right to hold a grudge, it's the whisper in your ear saying set it free. Forgive me. Away, it can even set a prisoner free. There is no end to what his power can do. So just let it go and be amazed by what you see through eyes of grace. The prisoner that it really frees is you, and you, and you, and me, and every single one of us can be set free, amen, by the power of one word, forgiveness. Lord, show me how to love the unlovable. Lord, show me how to reach the unreachable. But help me now to do the impossible. Forgiveness when I want to finally set free. Show me how to see what your mercy sees. Oh, help me now to give what you gave to me. Forgiveness. Amen. You believe there's power in that word forgiveness?